Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to you, Akim, that's pushing his word in truth sincerity, all right, throughout the four corners of the earth. I just want to go into a quick lesson of, Esau not being forgotten, as far as judgment is concerned, because, the Lord doesn't forget. He's like an elephant, you know what I'm saying? But he's just laying back, in the cut, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? And letting you just make a fool of yourself and letting all your wickedness just, just reach, to the heavens, so that when he does, when he does make that judgment on you, he'll be justified in his doings. You know what I mean? It won't be nothing, it won't be shit you can say, you know what I'm saying? All your dealings in the earth, you know what I'm saying, it's being made to show that you are the devil, you are the wicked. You know what I'm saying? You are the being that deceiveth the whole earth. And you make these statements, let bygones be bygones, you know what I'm saying? You try to entertain us with with this bullshit sports and, all these bullshit reality TV shows that come on every other day. You know what I'm saying? Movies and just, just nonsense. You know what I'm saying? To keep Jake occupied, to keep him from not seeking the Lord, to keep him involved, to keep him busy. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of you doing all that, the most high sees you. You know what I'm saying? He sees you, and hey, he sees you, okay? And he's gonna come back and render vengeance upon you for touching his people. You know what I'm saying? For making whores, of the women of Israel, for turning the men into faggots, for feeding them all type of abominations. You know what I'm saying? From turning them from their most high power and worshiping other gods, worshiping Jesus. That's not the name, doing all this bullshit, you gotta pay for that, because you got the so-called Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans held in captivity. You know what I'm saying? And you doing just like Pharaoh, you're not letting his people go, and it's time for judgment to be rendered upon your head. But let me get my first script. I want to get Amos 9:8, and it reads, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom." What kingdom is that? You know what I'm saying? That's America. America is a sinful kingdom, because like I said before, they do all types of wickedness here. I mean, hey, the scriptures refer to Babylon, which is America, as being spiritually Sodom and Egypt, because of Sodom, because of all the faggotry that go on, all the homosexuality agendas that you push out, and you try to that you influence the people with. And Egypt, you got the Lord's people in bondage. You know what I'm saying? You got them mentally enslaved to the point they don't know who they are, and you won't tell them who they are. It says, "I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh." So, hey, this sinful kingdom, it gotta go. It's got to be destroyed off the earth. It's got to go. It's like, you think this wickedness gonna go on from day to day? You think you're just gonna be able to just to do what the fuck you want to do? You know what I'm saying? That's not how it's not how the Lord operates. All right? That's the saying go, what goes around comes around. So-called karma. So whatever you reap, whatever you sow in the earth, that's what you're gonna reap. Since you've sown, rape and robbed and pillaged, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans. Since you, to this day, shooting them down, shooting, Jake down in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Feeding them pork. Giving them or basically, influencing the ideal that God loves everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to be destroyed for that, because that's not what the scriptures say. Right? It says at the same time, though, saving that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. Jacob, which is a buzzword for Israel, which is talking about the 12 tribes, again, who are the so-called Negroes, Latin, Native Americans of today, and this time, you know what I'm saying, he's going to save the house of Jacob, going into the remnant, going into the elect. He's going to save those people, because those are the people that have to come back, and, that's going to come back and rule, the whole earth. That's going to establish a government under Yahweh Shai, all right? The next script I want to get is Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. And it reads, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like Esau, basically just a big ass kid, Just, if you have children, you may not, they done did something they wasn't supposed to do, and you may not whoop them right away. You may, for whatever reason, you don't get around to it. You don't correct them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mean you forgot. You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, sometimes you just let that thing simmer until you make the child think you forgot, and then, hey, it's all the more surprising. It's all the more, I think it sinks in more. Because, hey, when you do chastise them, it's a big surprise, like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? And you justify doing so because, hey, they went off. Well, it's the same thing with Esau, he's going off from day to day, you know what I'm saying? Doing all type of evil acts, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, just because, the Most High ain't got on you right away, you know what I'm saying? Most High, he's a dramatist. He likes to slowly bringing you down. You know what I'm saying? Day by day. Till you just gonna crash and burn. It says, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Because basically you just going about through the earth doing what you want to do, because you ain't, you don't have to. You're not being judged right away, so it's like, oh, you feel you can do what you want to do. You got that do as thou wilt spirit vibrating in the earth today. Because, they figure, that they figure they're going to be here for the next, 20, 30 years, God won't mind, if I do this, if I do that, if I eat this, this pork chop, or this bacon sandwich, you know what I'm saying? If I sleep with my homeboy girl or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You the one that's responsible for pushing that vibration so the people think they can do what they want to do. But hey, this thing is about order. You know what I'm saying? You have to follow. It's certain. Hey, that's why we have the law, statutes, and commandments. It's a certain order, it's certain rules you have to follow. Just like you on the job, you know what I'm saying? You can't come on the job trying to do your own thing. You say you get fired. And that's what's gonna happen to you, Esau. You're gonna get fired. Literally. With ICB, how you say? With intercontinental missiles. You know what I'm saying? With the missiles, you're gonna get fired. Literally. And you're gonna burn. As well as the 2/3 in the other nations. You know what I'm saying? For all the people that do wickedly, you know what I'm saying? There's judgment for that. So, hey, you got what's coming to you, And also at the same time, he's gonna let the elect, execute their get their payback, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, you put your hands on the Lord's chosen people. So, don't think that's a light thing. You know what I'm saying? The Most High hasn't forgotten about that. He just letting all your wickedness culminate, And, hey, basically it's going to blow up in your face. But this is, I want to get Ezekiel. It's Ezekiel 25 and 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance, all right? Because, a lot of people say, the vengeance of the Lord, and that's true. But what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? He's the Most High, so he doesn't have to physically do anything. You know what I'm saying? he's got men set up to do his will. All right? It says, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom. Who's Edom? That's your so-called white people. Your ancestry, your seed line goes back to a man named Edom. All right? Which means red. And your people are red. You're not white. You're not pure. You're not chaste. You're none of that. You are the wicked, the devil. All right? It says, by the hand of my people Israel. So that's a physical thing. The Lord is going to allow us to put our hands on Esau, Edom, you so-called white people. Meaning we're going to get our just due. We're going to get our payback. All right? It says, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger. So wherever you so-called white people are, we're going to lay hands on you. And we're going to fuck y'all up, And that's only right because, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's documented that, you've hung, our people, hung them on trees, let them stay up, hanging up there to the next day, which is against the law, kidding off the men's, rod, sleeping with our women, raping them, ripping babies out of the mother's womb, and also, hey, feed them to alligators and whatnot. Hey, you got a lot, you've sown a lot of wickedness, so you're going to get fucked up for that. It says, and there shall do in Edom according to my anger. So this is the Lord's thing. We doing this according to the Most High's anger, because, even though we know the facts, you know what I'm saying, like, we can't get pissed enough, you know what I'm saying, because at the same time, we have no remembrance of former things, so we, even though we've read the history, like, we don't have that, we can't go back to those times and remember, exactly how it felt. But the Most High is going to put that spirit on us, and he's going to put us in remembrance of all that stuff. And, hey, we're going to be pissed. He's going to put his anger upon us to execute his vengeance. All right? It says, and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh power. All right? So you're going to know. You're going to know fully well, in that time. So, with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. And peace and salutation to you, Akim, that's pushing the word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.